Hi there. I've been promising, and it's time I came through to do a little working video. And yes, yes, I am still working on Miss Bessie Maud here. She really is almost done. I'm just doing some little details. I'm enjoying her. So I just wanted to put a few more, just some little things in, and so she needs a few more pockets. I always like at least one pocket tuck spot. I consider it all the same. If it allows you to put a note or a tag or a piece of paper and just tuck it in somewhere. To me, those terms are interchangeable. Pocket, tuck spot, you know what I mean. So I was keeping track of which signatures have tuck spots, tucky pockety things, which is another reason why I find it so handy to leave these tabs at the top. I can immediately go to the signature. I know that my first signature already has 2. I'm not putting any more in. Second signature has 1. I'm happy with that. Third signature has 3. I need one in 4th, the 6th, and the 7th. They do not have somewhere a little pockety kind of thing. So we're going to do that. And I made this little, sort of in the spirit of a cabinet type card, but the illustration is actually from that 1889 book I have. Hold on, I've got to look for it here. Sunday at Home. Yes, 1889. So I imagined that that's Bessie Maud and her sister, and perhaps they're making the home their own after their father has passed away. I've written in pencil down here very faintly 1889, just so that the new owner knows that this picture actually is quite old. It's really pretty. So I need a tuck spot, and I just thought I might put it here. Now this is the other half. I've already used one side. It was a needle book, and I've already used the other half in a different journal. So it's time to use this up, and it's so pretty. And again, it feels like there's the 2 sisters, 2 kittens. I see it. Do you feel the little theme happening here? It's just going to be simple. I'm not over embellishing, but I did feel like I wanted to do a little bit of embellishing up in Bessie Maud. So this is too big. It's if I put it in, I feel like it's going to stick out because you can't go right into the crease here. And I feel like I can quite safely take off this white border around there. Now we're going to lose a few things. Here in tiny letters it says needles. So, but we've got needle assortment there. Here it says made in occupied Japan, so that shows you how old it is. But I feel like I am happy to give that part up. That was after the war, when the U.S. stayed for a little while longer in Japan. I'm not an expert on how all that happened, but I do know that there's quite a lot of things that were made that say made in occupied Japan for that era. So anyhow, so what I'm doing is I'm just getting close to that brown border there and just taking off the edge. I think it's going to give it a nice, fresh, crisp little edge there. It'll just give me that little bit more space that I want. And be a cute little pocket. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday. It's actually Sunday. We had a nice morning this morning. I'm hoping that maybe the rain has stopped. Our little town is having a pride picnic in. We have a park in the center of town, and they're having a pride picnic. Most of my family is down there. I find I still get tired, so I'm with them in spirit, but I even found yesterday, because of that brown border, I'm just going to give a little bit of ink. Even just yesterday, going to my book sale, my Kirby book sale. It's on 2 levels, and I even just found carrying a bag of books, no, not really a bag of books, but the one book was big and heavy, and climbing those stairs, I think I climbed them 3 times. Up and down, and then up again. Actually, and then down again. That was enough for me. So I just found that I'm still getting a little pooped. I have another. I have a chronic health issue that I deal with that flared up. Just the surgery was stressful enough to cause a flare up, and I find that more so than the surgery still has me a little bit pooped. So I just, you know what? I take care of myself. I listen to my body, and yeah, like that. I'm wondering. No, I think I do need to make it. Maybe I make it 2-sided. Yeah. I'm going to do 2 sides. Now here's something I'm going to do. This is one of the original pages, and they're quite good. They're quite tough, and but I don't want to. My toughest paper glue, as you know, I always consider art glitter glue, strongest paper glue, at least for me, the one that I go to, if it's paper to paper, art glitter glue. However, sometimes when it's a paper that's a little bit iffy, I will use glue tape. And I find that it leaves less of a mark showing through the other side when I do that. Oh, I like this poem, The Village Blacksmith. My great-grandfather was a village blacksmith in Burnhamthorpe, Ontario, which is now part of Mississauga. So I liked it just because this part of the poem is about an old man, and of course I'm thinking about, the sisters, maybe they inherited the home from their father because the others married and had families, and these 2 did not. So I thought, oh, maybe that's, they're redecorating now that they're feeling a little bit better. But anyhow, my great-grandfather, Robert Dorsey, he was from Yorkshire, Barnby Moor, Yorkshire, England. And he was listed in the directory, worked with his brother-in-law, and they owned, they were the village blacksmiths and wagon makers. And I love it because it's spelled wagon, W-A-G-G-O-N, wagon maker. And I just love that. So this is kind of fitting that Lewis Jollo is going on with the poem The Blacksmith. So I need, now here's where I always have to remind myself so that I don't glue down the wrong side. I want to glue this side and I want to glue the bottom. That's just for me. And this will hopefully leave less of a mark through on the other side. So let's just do it. I'm not sure the name of this glue tape, but it's the one that Nick the Booksmith uses. So she keeps a list of, she keeps her Amazon list on her YouTube. So head over there if you are interested in tape. I don't use it very often, but when I do, I wanted the good stuff, and I thought, well, I trust Nick. There we go. And so that's Nick's. Whatever it is, it's Nick's. You can order it on Amazon. My only challenge is I do find it hard to watch it behave itself this time. Hard to flick. She seems to just flick it off and peel. Not me. It's just not, it doesn't, or if it does peel right off easily, it's because the whole thing will come right up. The gluey part doesn't stick down on the page that I wanted it to stick on. She uses a sharp knife. Let's try that, shall we? See, I think I'm peeling. Yeah, the glue is coming right up. Come on. There seems to be a fine line. There it is. We got it. We got it. We got it. Yes. Ha ha ha. Now is it? Nope. Come on. I just want the paper. I don't want the glue. If you have an easier way. See, I press it down because I don't want it to... See, look at that. The glue is coming back up. And it's tough glue. There's obviously a reason Nick uses this one. Just through experience. She's... Nope. Now, I am going to try this, because this has worked for me before. Nope, and this time you're not going to, are you? Sometimes using the glue itself, and no, this time it's not. Alright, I'm going to pause and get this up. I got it! So I left it there so that I could do a Nick the Booksmith peel off. Wow. Yes! Alright. Now that's done. Watch it be the wrong sides that I've glued down. No, it's the right sides. Okay. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to eyeball this. Don't get too close into your gutter there, because you want your page to open and close nicely. I don't want it quite there. I want it a little bit centered just to look nice. So I don't know whether it's evident, and actually hopefully it isn't evident, but this paper, had I used a liquid glue, or had I used, now I can't find it, my art glitter glue, you would have seen the squiggle marks through there. And had I used this, I don't trust that, especially for a pocket. I don't trust it to hold down a pocket. So let's get that out of the way. Boy, took forever to glue down 2 corners. I'm going to tuck this just here for now and let that have a little more time to sort of set. So now I know that there's 1 pocket in the 7th signature. Now I want another pocket in the 6th signature, so did I just put that pocket in the 8th? No, I didn't. Okay. Whew. Okay. 6th signature, I have something I'm going to use. I found this thrifting. It's not old. It's meant to look old. But I just want this, and it's going to be a tuck spot. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to put it in the 6th signature. So let's find it. There's the 6th. As ever, I like to use printy type pages to put pockets on, so that I don't use up the blank pages, so that the new owner, if they want this to be a writing journal, they'll have loads of room for writing. Look at all that room. Or whatever it is they're going to use. How many are in? There's 3 in the 5th. I'm going to put it closer to the back end of the 6th signature, because I have 3 little tuck spots in the 5th signature. So let's go closer to the back of the 6th, just to give a little balance of places to tuck things. And if you don't want to put too many pockets in, say you're starting to get bulky, that's when you pull out your paper clips and bulldog clips, things like that. Then you can use that to hold extra little note kind of things. All right, so let's trim this. Yep, so I'm looking out my window and it is definitely not raining anymore. It rained a little bit, but it looks like it has stopped, so that's wonderful. There's face painting and all kinds of nice things happening, and families bringing picnic lunches. So that's wonderful. Now, does that look right? Yes. To the one I love. Maybe that was her secret. Bessie Maud's secret admirer. You know. What am I saying? You know. You know. I'm going to use my tiny brush. I get a more intense color. And this is a little bit glossy, so I want that edge to recede a bit. So this is the brush to do a more intense inking. Boy, knock on wood, where's some wood right here? We're seeing some really nice calming down personality changes in our little friend, the little 8-pound ball of dryer filter lint. I'll be glad when we can get her trimmed. I'm actually going to phone the groomer tomorrow and just let her know if she's got any cancellations. I will zoom this dog over there. I feel like I can't see her. She's under there somewhere. Doesn't seem to bother her in the least. But I feel like I want to see my dog. So hopefully maybe if she has any cancellations this week, especially because I don't want a fancy designer dog kind of cut. I just want her comfortable, a little puppy, just take it all down and comfortable. I know they say don't take it too short because with the kind of breed she is, that's better. Her fur actually serves dual purpose. It's actually, of course, sun protection, because dogs can get sunburnt. And it also, actually, people go, oh, they must get so hot, shave it right off. And no, the fur actually provides cooling for them. So I don't want to take too much off. Now this is going to stick out a little tiny bit, but there's lace here, if you can see, and I think that looks pretty. I think I might ink the back here just a little bit, because it will be seen from the other side. So I'm just going to ink that so it looks finished. Oh, and then I'm going to get the dreaded glue tape out again. And I can struggle with that. Okay. I think this is the longest I've gone in 3 years without actually having an active books available in my Etsy shop. Okay, I'm going to put tape here, and I'm going to put some tape in here. So along here, and right there. Here and here. So that just, you know the drill. Have you done that? Have you glued the wrong parts of a pocket before and then had to yell at yourself? I have many times. Sorry you can't And then in here, I might do a few pieces. My goodness, it's sticky. No wonder Nick likes it. I don't even like to use my scissors on it because it'll make your scissor blades sticky. And I end up having to use acetone. Uh-oh, I've overlapped. Oh well. Oh well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm not going to torture you again to watching me try and lift these. So I'm going to get that done. Okay, we did it. It wasn't too painful for me. All right, so yes. So I'm going to put it, give myself room near the gutter, and put it here. There. I like that. Now I've got all these tiny little pieces. There. So that will be a little tucky spot. I've put a few of those these that we made last week. So you know what, I may just put it here for now. We'll tuck it in later. All right, so that means in the 6th one, we now have a pocket in the 6th one. So that's good. So we still need a pocket in signature number 4. All right, and see what I mean? This is getting, we are pretty well done. We're pretty well done with bulking this up. I don't want to fill it up and take away that fun from the next owner. There we go. So here's 4. Isn't she lovely? 1895, the book that came out of. You know what? That might just serve as its own tuck spot, especially if the new owner wants to. They could run a bead of glue here and here, and it literally is, then it is a pocket, 2 pockets, or they can just leave it as that, because it's still, you can see that this has got that flower card that we aged together way back in the day. Like, seriously, what was that? Early May, I think? Oh my goodness. I'm going to count that already as 2 pockets in 4, and I'm going to leave that alone. So that's quite a lot of pockets. Let me look at the last one and just make sure in signature number 8. Oh, hold on. It's got a pocket. Oh yeah, there's one. Duh. Catherine, and it's pretty. I like how that turned out. And there's the pocket on the back here where we've put this. All right, I am happy. I'm going to stop with the pockets. Normally I would put one here. I'm going to leave that and let the next owner decide if they want to put their own pocket there or not. Now I may still wish to do a little bit of collaging, because collaging doesn't bulk up as badly as pockets and tags do. And I may just have a little bit of fun. There's, oh, isn't he handsome? He just, So this I'm leaving B. That's the award where it says 1895. Oh my goodness, that's lovely. I know where that little church is. St. Paul's. It's still standing. This is from a autograph book that my Crafty Crush sent to me. And the owner of this autograph book, I tried to find her, and I did find her. I was really hoping that she was related to the Ingalls, because it was all in that area at the same time. And I even poured through all the signatures in the book and hoped, but it wasn't meant to be. But so if you find that interesting, like I do, that's where that came from. This little page out of a tiny little autograph book. So it was the same area, and I'm going to put some tea-dyed papers into those little tuck spots. So this one, come on you, thank you. Where's the other side? There it is. 1885. Is that amazing? 1908. Wow. I love that. I've just thoroughly enjoyed this. This was from Happy Mail, from a little book, pansy book, and I reinforced that fold with some faux cellophane tape. So regular cellophane tape. This stuff painted with alcohol ink. And I really love how that looks. And this paper, this beautiful paper came from Camille, who loves to collect unusual papers. And thank goodness Camille loved to share some with me, which I appreciated. She's a little tuck spot too, so I'm going to have to come up with something to put in her. This is the reprint that we did from that fundraiser that Nancy did. And yeah, I believe you can still go over there and download this. I might tuck that in there. Like that. That looks nice. And then there's some little journaling card in there, and tea. And again, that, oh yeah. So this is, I feel like I'm looking through this again for the first time. It's been so long. And I'm going to need to maybe put some ribbons in these. All right, well, you know what? As ever, I didn't get much done. That can be for journaling. I'm going to leave it alone. This is almost ready. This has a grandchild, I believe, of either a child or a grandchild, children of Queen Victoria in there. I love how that turned out. Isn't that pretty? That maybe that's her parents when they were younger, and that this is some lace off of her mother's wedding gown. I don't know. My mind just goes crazy with imagine this or imagine that, and maybe that's what the dress looked like. And something blue. Now this I did differently. I guess I should be saving this for the flip through. This I sewed in differently because I wanted it to still have more journaling space. So I sewed it under here, and then it can close up. So it's almost like a little secret spot in there, and you can open it and journal inside there. Or if you don't want to do that, glue it shut and you've got pockets. Or cut it open and you've got 4 more pages in your book. All right, that's it. Catherine, enough. We had a lovely visit. We struggled with gluing tape, but we succeeded. So thank you for joining me. Hope the rest of your day is wonderful and goes well, and that you're safe and happy. I do appreciate that you come and join me each day. I love when you comment down below and just say hi. Take care. We'll talk again soon. Bye.